Hello everybody, I'm here and I'm back, and today we're gonna play some Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Yesterday I simply did not have the best day of my life, I ain't gonna deny that. I basically had a bad day, and I'm going to I'm going to basically do Silent Hill 3 next weekend. It's gonna be a story run. And today we're gonna do Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. It's also gonna be a story run, a chill run, a relatively chill playthrough depending on the RNG and how screwed up we're gonna be. But yeah, it is what it is, you know. Sunday, Resident Evil 3. Not much else to really say. Just cut to the chase, I suppose. Just start the game. I'm playing on the emulator. Gonna start just in a second. That's not a CD that I'm looking for. Okay, there it is. Mounted. Let's go. Resident Evil 3. Gonna play this. We're gonna do this playthrough on hard. I'm gonna include all the cutscenes and all the notes that I can possibly find. Alright, let's load the game. Hold up, did I pick the memory cards? Let me check really quick. Memory cards. Oh damn. I think I can still pick, can I? Yes, I hope I can. If not, we're just gonna very easily reset it, it's not a problem. And this. Close. Memory card slot 1, and of course I minimized the emulator because I'm so talented. Let's gain 07. And continue.
It all began as an ordinary day in September. An ordinary day in Raccoon City. A city controlled by Umbrella. No one dared to oppose them, and that lack of strength would ultimately lead to their destruction. I suppose they had to suffer the consequences of their actions, but there would be no forgiveness. If only they had had the courage to fight. It's true that once the wheels of justice begin to turn, nothing can stop them. Nothing. It was Raccoon City's last chance, and my last chance. My last escape.
Alright, that was an intro cutscene. We're gonna have only like a couple, maybe a minute or two of playing as Jill, because we're gonna jump to another cutscene immediately after that. Let's see what kind of RNG we're gonna get on the first zombie. He might bite us, he might not bite us at all. Yeah, come here, come here. Ah! There we go. No bite.
September 28th, daylight. The monsters have overtaken the city. Somehow, I'm still alive. Okay, we've got to get out of here.
What? What do you think you're talking about? I just lost my daughter out there. How dare you tell me to go back outside?
I'm sorry about your daughter, but there isn't gonna be any rescue. We have to get out of here.
No! I'm not going anywhere. I'd rather starve to death in here than be eaten by one of those undead monsters. Now leave me alone!
Alright, back to in-game. We're gonna visit... This was Dario Rosso. We're gonna visit him later in the game. First aid spray, which we might not never use. Time will tell. I'm also thinking about taking a slightly different path this playthrough. As in not making enhanced ammo and simply making fire grenades for the grenade launcher, as they're gonna be a little bit more reliable. Where's the warehouse key? Not sure if there are any notes inside of this room, instead of the warehouse. Voucher. Let me check this. Nope. Okay, so what I'm leaving behind? RGB, red, green, blue. So we need to do it like this. Red, green, blue. Because I need a key. And I'm gonna need that ammo mixing thing. Okay, let's combine. I mean, I could combine both of these if I'm not going for the enhanced rounds. Now, do I really want to not go for enhanced rounds this playthrough? I mean, they're not really that needed for me, as I noticed. Yeah, let's just go this time. Let's go and do something different. Let's not go for enhanced rounds. And I'm gonna try not to fight Nemesis. And I'm gonna try to run away from him. Alright, let's go. I just want to try a different path. We're also reading some notes. I want this Sunday to be a relaxing experience. Or at least a relatively relaxing experience, considering the RNG in this game can be... well, it can be spotty, to say the least. Yep, I'll discard that. I also know where I can get more flame rounds, which is something that I usually don't do. But I'm gonna try to do it this time. By basically going over here. Or rather through this area. And that's a bite. Okay, that door have fallen down. That's good. That's a second bite. That's not great. At least 2 zombies got pushed. Do not like that. That's a second bite. We're gonna have... I mean, honestly, it's not that big of a deal. We're gonna have to use the green herb anyway if you want to carry everything. So it's not really that big of a deal. But we're gonna have to kill every single zombie over here. Assuming they're not turbo. Okay, one of them is turbo. I just realized something. I shouldn't do that. What I should do is I should exit the room and come back here later, because then I would probably fight less zombies. But I have totally forgotten about that. Oh well. Oh well. Not every playthrough can be the perfect one. At least in here, I'm not gonna lose like plenty of time, like I did in Silent Hill 3 by not picking a goddamn map. Okay, got the shotgun, let's move up. This hallway will repopulate later. This is why I usually should just leave this room and come back here, just so I can try to maneuver between the zombies a little bit easier. This playthrough is gonna have no Nemesis encounters. That means I'm gonna try to figure out a good path with Carlos. Maybe I'm gonna go for the press station first, for a change. Okay, come here, and bye. What about your friend over here, huh? Can I debate you? Yes, I can. Goodbye. What about you? Can I make you follow me over here? Yes, I can. Bye. Don't go turbo. Don't you dare go turbo. Okay, none of them went turbo, so it's all good. Now I'm gonna pick up those 2 herbs. Which one of them is gonna be used if I want to pick up the lighter? That was stupid. I shouldn't run between them, I should run around them. Oh well. Well, this is not a perfect run. I already can say that. This is not a perfect run. This is an awful run. I already took way too many bites. And he went turbo. Nice. Don't go turbo. Okay, let's see if I can make a dance with Brad. I consider this entire part to be a cutscene.
Get away!
Not a perfect zombie dance, but it's fine.
Brad, hang in there. Why isn't someone doing something about this?
I didn't know you were still alive, Jill. The police aren't trained for this kind of situation. What could they do? Listen, he's coming for us.
Thanks, firefighters. Thank you, firefighters, for drawing right in my window in the middle of a cutscene. Thank you.
He's after STARS members. There's no escape.
Alright, let's pick up the lighter. Now we got a full lighter, and we're gonna pick up ammunition. We also got a clock tower over here. the clock tower photography, a postcard, a picture postcard of a clock tower. The following explanation is printed on the back side. A landmark spot, St. Michael's Clock Tower. And behind the counter you have some bullets. Not a lot of them, but just enough to make the run going. Okay, now we're gonna move back the way we have entered. Because now we are going towards the police station. I just hope that this one zombie that's gonna be in the corner over here is gonna behave normally or not. Oh, he's actually is. Oh my god, Turbo. He went through what we managed to avoid. That's good, that's good. Okay, what will game say? Okay, I can burn this down. And now the zombies are fumbling towards me, that's good. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to attract as many of them as possible towards this barrel. And then try to detonate them all. I really want... Okay, so these two, of course, decided not to cooperate. Oh my god, she went turbo. That's not good. I'm gonna get bitten. I'm gonna get bitten here. Yep. Just as suspected. Can't carry any more items, not a problem. Because we got two things to pick up over here. Not only this herb, but also there's a photography over here. Photo A, and I was too slow, so I'm probably gonna get bitten by the police lady once again. The policemen are pressing forward. The date is September 27th. Okay, I got lucky. Now we need to avoid the dodges. Probably gonna use that green herb. That's a pause button. Yeah, I'm kind of forced to use that green herb. So far this run doesn't really go as it was initially planned, but well, we are not gonna need this lighter for now. I'm gonna need the ammo mixing apparatus, that's for sure. And I'm going to make separate shotgun shells and pistol rounds. Though I could combine these two for the eventuality of having a grenade launcher, which would be nice. But I'm not gonna do it that way. Now let's think, do I need a shotgun? At least, not really right now. I will pick it up when I'm gonna be in the police station. But for now, the shotgun and ammunition can just stay over here. Also, I have a cursed number of 76 spare bullets. Not only it's not 75, it's also 76, which reminds me of a certain video game that I cannot stand. Moving on. Now it's gonna be the Nemi part. The Nemi dodge, as I call it. Don't really have to perform the Nemi dodge, but I'm gonna do it anyway. We're gonna pick up the Brad's card. And also this is a cutscene.
We've got
Alright, back to in-game, and now we have a choice. Fight the monster, or run. We're gonna fight the monster. By debating. Okay, pick up the card. Bye. This is basically a shorter way to get the stars card for the police station. At least it's the one that I have found. Hold up a second, let me check something, guys. Okay. Everything's working. For a second I thought nothing works. Never mind that though. Yeah, I need my this over here. Alright, let's go. There are two puzzles in this game that I never could remember. The first puzzle is the clock tower puzzle, and the second puzzle that I cannot stand is the water puzzle. There's something on the desk over here. That's a police station map. Don't really need it, but I'm gonna take it anyway. Let me check this so I can get the bread card. There we go. Bread's card. With that stars card, I can get the key to the locker, and the password, which I'm gonna type down on the side, is 0131. All right, that password has been typed down. So now we can drop the bread's card, and now it is going to be an RNG, Marvin Room RNG. We might get, okay, so Marvin Room RNG, you might get a shotgun, and there are two ways of how zombies can basically set up themselves. They might go all stay on the left side from Jill's perspective, on the left side, or they can be spread couple on the left, couple on the right. Which, honestly, I would prefer if all of them would be just stay on the right, and that's it. And I kind of would also prefer if the shotgun shells were in a different room. And the RNG is on our side today. That is fabulous. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, I need them to kind of get over here. You are not one to cooperate with me, aren't you? And the shotgun shells are here. I might get bit because of the camera perspective. Or not. Doors. Doors are safe. There we go. Nice and easy. Okay, so here we get the blue gem, which we're gonna pick up right now. Yeah, I'm gonna pick it up right now. I mean, I can use one green herb. And I can pick up the star ski as well. And I'm gonna have 100% health. Okay, so the password was 0131. And there goes the star ski. Now we need to clean up the entire hallway, the next room from zombies. And we're gonna grab a shotgun with us. And that shotgun is gonna serve us for a little bit. Also, I believe in next save room there's going to... Jill. I believe in the next room there's going to be... There's gonna be a memo to read. Is you dead? He is dead, okay. Also, we're gonna get another red powder over here. But first things first. We can drop forever the Brad's card. It's gonna stay over here. I'm also gonna drop 2 greens, as I don't need them right now. You also can drop the blue gem. The mixing I'm actually going to need. I'm also gonna take the shotgun with some shells. We're gonna combine the shells. There we go. No, that's Resident Evil 2 that has an item over here, but I'm pretty sure that there's a red powder here. There we go. And that's 15 additional bullets. Or the pistol, right there. Alright, so now we have a memo lying over here. Let's read it. David's memo. My sanity is at its end. I still can't believe this is happening. We lost another man yesterday. Mayor, one of our better marksmen. He saw me panic once we were overrun by the zombies, but he came back to save me. But when the time came to return the dead, I ran. I can still hear him calling out my name. I can still hear the screams coming from behind, the sound of his flesh being stripped from his bones. I was afraid, terrified. It's the 27th. The fight to stay alive continues. I took out several zombies who managed to break through the barricades. Now I'm cutting through the chill with whiskey, unloading my Mossberg on anything undead. That shotgun's become a close friend of mine. I've blasted many a zombie into fertilizer with it. We've lost 30 men as of yesterday, in 3 hours. We'll bicker over trivial things in the meeting room. It's a total waste of time. When I finish this bottle, my old friend Mossberg will be turning one less body into fertilizer. Peace at last. I can hardly wait. Alright, now let's go for the hallway. The hallway that we have decided to avoid a little bit earlier. And it's this hallway over here. Now, this hallway over here might have an RNG situation. You either might get dogs or the zombies. If you're gonna get dogs, we're now wasting shotgun. If we're gonna get zombies, we are using shotgun. And also, at the end of the hallway, we might also get 2 red herbs. So this is why I'm saying that it's worth actually visiting. RNG says zombies. Alright, the last guy can be killed with a pistol. He's just a single guy over here. And they're done. RNG on the herbs, 2 red herbs, which means we are gonna have to head back to the save room, whenever they like it or not, to combine those red herbs. Now, the room that I'm entering, the only good reason to visit this room is if you are not even picking up the Brad's card. Because on this desk over here, as we can see, there's Jill's card for the Star's locker room. Also, if the RNG on if the shotgun is not gonna spawn in Marvin's room, you're gonna get shotgun shells right over here. Now, I do not really remember if there's any notes on the desk, on the table, or anything like that. I think there is. No, there's an ink ribbon, but this is a chill run. I'm not using ink ribbons. I'm using save states. Because I just simply want to. During the marathon, I am not going to use save states. And that thing I can definitely 100% promise. Weekend run like this, it's a weekend run. I simply do a weekend run to at least try and relax from the week. Anyway, let's combine those 2 reds with some greens and leave them behind. We unfortunately had to waste a couple healing items before because we got bitten out of my... I would say this was kind of my fault because I have tried to be like, I can definitely run through these guys. And turned out I couldn't. Okay, let's leave that. Okay, so now let's think. Magnum or grenade launcher, that's 1. Lockpick, that's 2. Spray, that's 3. Shotgun shell, that's 4. And I'm definitely gonna need a shotgun for the drain demos, at least one of them. So yeah, I'm gonna have to keep all the items with me for now. Alright, let's see what kind of RNG are we going to get upstairs. Because upstairs we might get three zombies in the front, 1 in the back, or we can get 1 zombie in the back and the rest in the front. It seems that RNG is kind of merciful upon me when it comes to the zombies. I can at least easily avoid the guys that were upstairs for now. We might need to kill them later. Also, another spot of RNG. If you didn't get the 2 red herbs down on the lower hallway, you can get 2 of them over here. Used emblem key, don't need that. And I can already see a first note that we're supposed to read, a fax from Kendall Gun Shop. To the boys of stars, I have some good news for you from my brother Joe. He has finalized the new handgun for the official use. It is the M92F Stars Special, but he calls it Samurai's Edge. It's the most balanced of the Kendo custom guns. Joe said if you miss the targets with this, you should carry a teething ring instead of a gun in your holster. The goods will be delivered along with their proper documentation. I'm sure you'll be surprised when you see what kind of excellent parts are used for the M92F. I know that you'll want to thank the good people who developed it. Sincerely, Robert Kendo, Kendo Gun Shop. Basically, Samurai's Edge is Beretta 92 as an Italian-made handgun. Alright, got the lockpick. Next, the first aid spray, which I am possibly not gonna use, but God knows I might. And instead of grenade launcher, we get Magnum, which is, I guess, okay. I really wanted to get the grenade launcher this time, but it is what it is. Cutscene time.
No! Come anyone! Our platoon is cut off! No survivors found! This is Carlos! Send in support immediately!
Carlos. Is there any other notes that I have missed? Nope, that's Desk of Barry. He's a gun enthusiast because the gun is disassembled over there. It's actually his Beretta 92 FS. Well, anyway, time to run away. Let's see how the RNG is gonna treat me with the triple zombies by the staircase. This is also a second Nemesis encounter, which I am going to avoid. Not bad. Okay, that was actually pretty freaking great. Run through them like it's nobody's business. A Nemesis is gonna pop out of the window, so just prepare yourself like this and run. There are ways to actually fight him. The thing is, I never really figure it out. I mean, there is the cheese way to fight Nemesis, and by cheese way, I mean going to the Marvin room and simply making him stuck behind the bookshelf, which is something that I do not want to do. I honestly, in the future, I'm gonna try to figure out a better strategy so I don't have to perform the cheese strats. Alright, and because this room has set it up itself perfectly, I can just run like this. I was thinking about somehow using this room as a fighting opportunity and not go for the Marvin's room directly. Anyway, what else can I say? I probably should leave the shotgun shells behind. And the shotgun. Probably. That might cause a little bit of a problem though, I believe. It might, it doesn't have to. Time will tell. Okay, now that we have a lockpick and everything from the other section, we can proceed forward. Use the lockpick. Yes, sir. We're gonna get grenade launcher at the electric station. And there goes another memo. Right behind the corner. And also this guy has a bunch of pistol rounds, which we're definitely gonna use. He's holding something. He damn right he does. Mercenary diary. September 1st. Following 6 months of intensive training, my body's edge has returned. I was a good soldier, but they ordered my execution with no reason given. I was tortured and forced to give a false confession. But on the morning of my execution, a miracle happened. The company had helped me out, giving me a second lease on life. Wait, I didn't want to skip that. September 15th. I ended my vacation short and returned to HQ office. It looks like my UBCS unit has been called into action. Umbrella maintains its own paramilitary unit to counter corporate terrorism and VIP abduction. In addition, they have Titan who specialize in handling problems caused by illegal products. I'm currently a member of the latter. September 28th. Dawn's here. We are still slugging through this nightmare. There's no provisions of any kind here. The undead walk the streets feeding upon the flesh of the living. Given the choice again, I would rather have been executed. Death Row was a heavenly asylum compared to this place. I've chosen to pull the trigger on myself, in the hope that my dead body won't come back to life. Rip. not much to say, but rip. Okay, there's another place with RNG. To my left, or when it goes to looking at the perspective to the down below, there might be 5 herbs or 3 herbs. And I see 5 of them. I cannot pick them up. We're gonna have to get back over here after I'm gonna eliminate all the dogs in the other area and in the parking lot too. Keep the distance from dogs. Every single time you hear a bark, that's the one when you fire a gun. No sooner, no later, there's just no point. Unless you're fighting a one dog, then you can just do something like this. There we go. Now the parking lot. We're gonna clear up that. We're gonna clean our inventory and pick up the items that we have brazenly ignored previously. And again, same situation, 2 doggies. Hello Thrax, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well, glad to see you. Happy Sunday. There we go. 2 doggies down. Let's go. And down here on the table, even more pistol rounds. And now we have an opportunity to sort our inventory. I don't believe there's any notes. No, I don't believe there are. Let's sort our inventory really quick. So I am not going to need this Magnum for now. What I can do is go back and pick up the cable and also another yellow herb, but I will be unable to pick up anything else. Okay, I have a different idea. I'm basically gonna drop all the items, all the items right now. I'm gonna get the cable, I'm gonna get all the items in one run. Without, you know, unnecessary double backtracking. Gonna get the cable, yellow powder, and all the herbs. Which basically means I should have 7 slots open and I have 8. So I'm still gonna have 1 more inventory slot empty. And we are gonna need that power cable. A little bit later, but we definitely gonna need it. And now we're picking every single herb that's over here. We're gonna leave the green, we're gonna combine the blues, but we're gonna leave the greens behind. We have not been bitten by anything so far, so yeah, we technically do not really need to handle the greens with us, but having an additional supply will never hurt. Alright, now back to the room with inventory, with the inventory box. We're gonna mix everything, gonna take necessary items, and then we're just gonna go. Alright, let's go. First things first. Let me drop all of this for now. Don't worry, we're gonna sort it up properly. I'll take the shotgun. Now the shotgun shells. And I need my mixing apparatus for this. There we go, combine. 18 more rounds, and that takes care of the ammo mixing. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring 2 of these and 2 blues. Okay, now we're gonna grab 3 greens and we're gonna sort them up. There we go. Now we are going to need this, and the cable can go down below for now. But we definitely gonna need the lockpick and the shotgun shells too. Possibly. Most likely we will, but we definitely gonna need shotgun for the drained ammos. All right, now that we have our inventory sorted, in a matter of fact, I'm gonna equip the shotgun for the next areas. Now behind this door, there's an RNG, little wee bit of an RNG. We might get either dogs or zombies. And let's hope we're not gonna get bitten by the dog. I mean, we have full health, so even if we're gonna get bitten once by a dog, that's not that big of a deal. Let's go. Ow. That hurt. The RNG says it was the doggies, and no bite taken from that car over there. We're gonna get we are going to get additional grenade rounds or flame rounds. I don't really remember. There's a map over here. And now it's gonna be drain demos. The cutscene for the drain demos is very short, so I don't see a point. But the drain demos might be... well, they might be problematic. And only kill this one. There are 2 in this area, but there's absolutely no point in killing them both. Just kill one, forget about the rest. Scum! Oh, hi, Carlos. And in case of the worst case scenario, what I can do is heal myself with one of those green items. So, now let's check out the restaurant. We are actually not really gonna use restaurant per se. I'm checking the restaurant because inside there could be 2 red powders, which I kind of want to get with me. And the RNG says no red powders. That means the red powders that I'm thinking about are gonna be at the press office, which also means we cannot go for the press office when it comes to a Nemesis encounter. We're gonna have to do the second Nemesis encounter inside of this restaurant, but first we're gonna prepare ourselves. So yeah, let's read that bulletin, the city guide. City guide, the tracks of our city. Dear citizens, thanks to kind and generous people of Umbrella Incorporated, this is a peaceful and friendly city. The vast donations from Umbrella Incorporated have been used for welfare work, the construction of the public utilities, and to help maintain public peace. In 1992, it was my 5th year as the mayor of our beautiful city. It was then that through many donations and hard work of our city was able to rebuild the municipal building, create a state-of-the-art hospital. In honor of these fine accomplishments, I was awarded with a grand statue that same year. The statue rests in the municipal building. I came to the city as an engineer more than 35 years ago. I made contributions to the electric systems and to the installation of the cable car. I pledged to follow the tradition of this fine city and would devote my life to its prosperity. The mayor of the city, Michael Warren. Now, I could technically exit the restaurant from the other through the other end, but I'm gonna do it differently. I'm gonna pick a different path. A path in which I will be able to kill a bunch of zombies at the same time. Currently what I'm doing is sort of a cleanup section. We basically making sure that our escape paths are relatively clean without any problems. Because we're gonna run from Nemesis this time. We are not going to fight him. Yeah, he's still alive. Okay, now we're gonna reset the zombies. And we're gonna pick up the blue... Yeah, we're gonna pick up the blue gem. And also we got shotgun shells over here, which we're gonna pick. But honestly, because I'm avoiding punching Nemesis, we don't really need to worry about that. Okay, so we got 2 green herbs, and I'm gonna leave them down below. Stars card over here for now. We do not need... Oh my goodness, English, by the way. We do not need to pick up the electric cable as of yet. We're gonna pick it up a little bit later. But... chicken butt. I'm gonna do this instead. We're gonna get even more rounds for my pistol. Okay, so Now we're gonna go outside and we're gonna get rid of the blue gem that I will assume I have taken. Okay, good paranoia is good. We're also gonna get more pistol rounds on the corpse that is going to be to my left. There we go, 190 rounds, all waiting to be used. We still need to get the green gem for this thing, but that ain't gonna happen yet. Alright, now that we are relatively ready to escape Nemesis, what I am going to do... Oh boy, okay, you were a little bit too close. We're gonna go for the restaurant. We're gonna go for the restaurant, do the cutscene with Carlos, then we're gonna go for the... we're gonna go for the press office, get the pistol powders, combine them together for even more pistol rounds, and we're gonna get a green gem, which is gonna allow me to basically press forward with the story. Okay, so we have already read everything over here. I think the best thing I can do is basically blow up Nemesis over here and then make him chase me and then run away from him. Alright, I have the lockpick with me. Yes, I would love to use the lockpick. Thank you for the fire hook. And now for this. Open the gates, and it's also a cutscene.
What's that?
Calm down, lady. I'm no zombie. My name's Carlos, Corporal of Umbrella's Biohazard Countermeasure Force. What's your name?
Jill, did you just say you belong to Umbrella's army?
Yeah, we came all the way out here to save you civilians. But the mission went bad the minute we landed.
How did he find me?
He has ways. And we gonna hide in the kitchen this time.
Over here.
Are you crazy? You could have barbecued both of us.
I believe this is how you can get a free pistol part at the same time. Yeah, the pistol part is just lying down there. He also, if you're gonna stay for way too long over here, he might wake up.
I need to ask you something. Why did Umbrella send your team here?
Our mission is to rescue the civilians.
How kind of you. Considering Umbrella caused all this in the first place, those liars.
Look, we're just mercenaries, hired hands.
Nemi's
No time
back.
for talking. If you can believe me, then join us. Think about it.
Yeah, maybe later. Alright, now I'm gonna trigger Nemesis. Because we're gonna need to make him chase us for a little bit. Just a little bit. Not too long, though. We're gonna eventually lose him. Or he's not going to chase us whatsoever. Which I consider that to be weird. He's usually popping out. Oh! My god! Okay. 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 Okay, that... I didn't knew that he can show up over here. I thought he's gonna pop out somewhere else. I was not prepared for this. eyes. Oh my goodness. That actually scared me. Doggies! Don't buy doggies. Yep, and that should finalize the Nemesis chase. We definitely took a hit. Now let me think. Do I need the lockpick anywhere else? Because right now where I'm going, we are gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna go for the inventory items. We're gonna get the broken crank. We're gonna get the electric part. We're gonna go for the green gems. So I don't think we will. Alright, let's go. I'll try not to get bitten by doggies. And the doggy hit bit us, but we are not in caution or danger, so it's all good. Sadly, the Drain Demos has spawned back. That was nice. Alright, so now we are going all the way back to through the path to the restaurant, and yeah, we're gonna pick this one. Zombies should the zombie that should spawn in this pathway should be the ones that we have fought before, not the new set of zombies. It's the same set of zombies. The zombies that were originally over here, they're gonna spawn back again. There's a specific trigger for that. But we don't have to worry about the trigger as of yet. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna need this. The rusted crank. And I'm definitely gonna need the electric wire. Hold up. Let me just dig in the memory a little bit. No, I don't think I'm gonna need a lockpick. So I can leave it over here. And yeah, first we're gonna have to pick up the pistol powders. After that, we will be able to pick up the green gem, because otherwise we are going to get stuck with the inventory that we currently have. Also, there's the first aid spray down over here, which honestly, when I think about it, we might pick it up as the very last item, or we might not pick it up at all. Or if I'm really gonna feel to be that pedantic, or OCD is gonna really bother me that much, I'm simply gonna get back for it. And also, we got a photo over here of a zombie. Photo B, a close-up shot of a zombie. It says scoop on the back side. If we had 2 pistol powders in the restaurant, this first aid spray would be definitely picked up at the first on the first run. 100%, or not even ignored, in a matter of fact, because something tells me I am gonna have to ignore it. Also, because I know what's gonna happen next, there's no point of me carrying the shotgun as of now. There are only like 2-3 zombies inside the next room, so I can very easily just use a pistol on them. Zombie number 1. Zombie number 2. Bollocks. And now I am in caution. Wah, wah, wah. Because, of course, this one zombie had to take a stupid amount of ammunition with him. Ammunition from me. Hey, Pack. He's still not fucking dead. Oh my god. Fucking Terminator. Okay, there's another note, another photo that I can pick up over here, but that will demand me to kill this guy over here, which I definitely will. We actually have two memos. One is the photograph that's to our right, and the memo that is on the table over there. Please be dead, thank you. Christ. Photo C. The police have been destroyed. And now the reporter's memo. At last, I found the evidence I need to prove that the cannibal disease is indeed happening in this city. One man actually ate people to death. He was like a savage animal tearing away a new flesh. It was completely disgusting. I have heard rumors that many people are also suffering from this disease now. However, the cause of the disease is not yet known. Is this another mystery of the present disease? I will have to check on it. They have placed Raccoon City under martial law because of the cannibal disease. I have lost contact with the media outside of the city, but I won't give up. As a journalist, I won't keep my mouth shut and walk away. I have a duty to the people and my profession. I don't think the disease has spread nationwide yet. I believe that this city holds the key to its creation and cure. In fact, I'm sure of it. The military has set up blockades around the city to keep people from escaping and spreading the disease. Most of the citizens have either died or have come in contact with the disease. I know that it is the right decision to quarantine the city, but I can't help but pity myself. If I'm infected or eaten, it doesn't matter. My fate is already sealed. All I have left is my journalism. I won't give up until I solve the mystery of this deadly disease. I've just discovered that the disease is not spread through the air, but some other means. Okay, switch back over here. This is the American version of the game. I'm playing this on the emulator, and I'm using the American version of the game because that's the one I'm on. Not much else to be said. Alright guys, we have a peculiar situation. Actually don't. Technically I can just walk in a caution state all the time because I just can. I know I can. There's not really any immediate danger for me right now, so I can just perfectly run in caution state. Because of the freaking Terminator zombie. Alright, so now we have this rusted crank over here. We are going to use it on the gas station. You never completed 2 or 3, jumped on 4. Everybody have jumped on 4. Resident Evil 4 was great. And I really like it. And I'm gonna play it during my Halloween marathon. Which is gonna happen next month. The entire month of October it's gonna be horror games. RNG on red herbs. We got 2 herbs over here. Which means before I'm gonna do anything, I need to use the rusted crank. Okay, got the 2 red herbs. RNG on red herbs over here. If the red herbs are not gonna spawn over here, they're gonna spawn in a little alleyway behind the I call it post office. It's the newspaper's office. And to get to that alleyway, you need to pick a specific path with Carlos. You need to find Carlos at the press office. No sooner, no earlier. Oh boy. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Alright, so now on the next pathway, there's gonna be RNG on zombies. They might all just munch on the corpse, or they all might be just pretending to be asleep. Only time will tell who is right. And we have sleeper zombies, so we're gonna have to kill them all. Because sleeper zombies are the worst. Okay, now the guy that's lying over there, the one to the left, that's what is normally called as a minefield. Not without a reason, because this guy knows. The moment we're gonna approach his head any close or not, he's going to munch on our leg. And sure, I could take the damage just so I could stomp on his head and conserve a little bit of bullets. But then again, that might take me to the... it's not really gonna take me to danger state, but I really would like to... No, I can definitely waste some pistol bullets, no problem. Had a little bit of conflict with myself over here. Another zombie over here. The car to our left also has a zombie inside. But we're gonna deal with him a little bit later. On the next hallway, we're gonna get 2 green herbs, which we cannot pick up right now. We're gonna pick them up in a little bit, when we're gonna get back. We can still run in caution, it's not a problem. It's not really a problem. This is not a, like, no heal or no hit kind of playthrough. If there was a no hit, that would be immediately failed. Okay, RNG over here. We got zombies next to the barrel. Detonate them all. You can get either zombies over here or dogs. Hey Dutchman, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Glad to see you. And we did not got a dog this time from the fire. There is a dog that can pop out of the fire, actually. And we have a memo over here. Mechanic's memo. I know that you're intimidated by your new job, Kevin, so let me tell you how to make sure that you and your trains get along just fine. You see, these carriages were made in 1968, 1 year to perfection, and then imported from Europe. Sometimes they get rickety, but they still work because they are simple, stubborn, and strong. We can always depend on them. If they have a bad day and are malfunctioning, you'll need to take a good look at their circuits for any trouble. Once you discover what's wrong, you'll be able to fix it easily. I'm sure that you'll be able to avoid those nasty little malfunctions if you check the parts every day. These old trains will surely have problems if you don't remember to check them out. Just remember that if you need to replace anything, you have to choose a suitable part. When I say suitable, I mean that even if you can't find another original part, you'd better find something that works good enough. Even with regard to oil, you must always prepare a good quality oil for these trains. Never forget, Kevin, that a man may betray others, but a machine won't. Unless it's... that's a little bit of irony because, well, you know the situations where the car stops at the worst moments possible, and try not to call that a betrayal. You're doing good, glad to hear that. I'm doing better than yesterday. Yesterday was just simply not my day for streaming. Alright, there we go. That's the first electric part. And this entire train could be considered a one ginormous cutscene. So I'm gonna switch to cutscene page and let's go.
You're one of the survivors survivors from the rescue team, right? I just ran into your teammate, Carlos.
How did a girl like you manage to survive?
Hey, I'm no ordinary civvy. I'm a member of STARS.
Stars? You mean the RPD Special Force Team?
Hey, is someone wounded back there? Oh, this looks bad.
They're coming. Get ready. Fire. Fire. Stay together.
Calm down. You're safe now. Everything is gonna be okay.
So, Jill, did you decide to help us out? It looks like we're the only ones who survived. We should work together. No, we can't trust her. Why? But Sergeant, we need her help. Our unit's down to you, me, and Lieutenant Mikhail. That's it. And Mikhail's hurt bad. If we don't cooperate, we won't be walking away from this mission. Then let's go over our plan. We're moving to the clock tower area, which is the designated landing zone for the extraction chopper. Once we get there and give the signal, the chopper will fly in and pull us out. That's a lot of ground to cover. I don't think we can make it on foot. The main problem we have is that the landing zone is cut off from here by the fire. So we have no choice but to use this cable car to navigate through it. Fortunately, we can also use it as a moving shield to get us through the worst areas. That works for me. Good plan, sir. Okay, people, let's get moving. Jill, put this on.
Alright, that pretty much ends up the cutscene part, and we're gonna pick up this syringe over here, which we need to use in a little bit. That also unlocks this part of the train, and now we are getting to the part of the Resident Evil 3 in which we need to get all the parts for the train to work. So we already have the electric cable. Now we need to get a proper fuel mix, and also we need to get a spark plug. Bad dog. This is the dog that I just mentioned that he's gonna jump on us at any moment now, and he just freaking did, so here we go. And now we have more inventory space. We can pick up those 2 green herbs that we had to unfortunately avoid previously. Okay, severe injuries. Okay, so I picked up the shotgun shells from that corpse, so we are good to go. Combine and combine, and because we are already on caution, I'm gonna use this combination of herbs, and just like that, 100% health. Now if we want to go to the gas station, in the gas station we might have a case of an RNG, because there's definitely 1 guaranteed first aid spray, but there might be 3 pistol powders. If we're gonna get those pistol powders, we're gonna have to do a little bit of back and forth before we will be able to continue. Sadly, it is what it is. But if RNG is gonna be merciful upon us, it's not gonna happen. There we go. And another yellow powder. Now let's check the RNG on the gas station. Because if we're gonna get 3 pistol powders, we're gonna have to make a little bit of space. Yeah, we're gonna have to probably leave yellow powder, this, and the red powders. But yeah, to give a full answer to your question, Dutchman, which I think I already did, but a short version. I basically yesterday had a bad day, and today I had to be jumped in, new fresh, new start, and I'm doing much better. Well, for starters, my hands are not shaking for no reason. I don't have like, you know, my brain is just not constantly woozy. I'm not unfocused. I'm genuinely doing much better today, and I'm really happy about it. Okay, RNG on powders. We don't get the powders. That means we can pretty much very easily finish up the gas station right now as we speak, and go sort our inventory after that, and go for the electric station.
Jill! Hey, the zombies are getting restless.
I know. I can hear them. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm also happy to feel that, because
Jill!
yesterday the chemistry of my brain wasn't working.
What's
Cutscene.
wrong?
They're coming! They must have sniffed us out. They know we're here.
Hey, calm down.
Any objections to my playing hero this time?
What are you doing? Carlos!
Eat this!
Carlos's gun is just another evidence that he was using 22 LRs in his magazine. You know, 22 LRs against the zombies. Wouldn't say it's very effective.
Carlos! No!
Relax. I'm not dead yet.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. That hero stuff is harder than it looks. Okay, I'm gonna scrounge up some equipment. There might not be any at our destination.
Good thinking. Alright, back to in-game. There's gonna be plenty of situations where there's gonna be a cutscene, so yeah. Alright, now we can pick up the first aid spray. Because there's no pistol powders over here, that pretty much means that the red pistol powders are gonna be at the pharmacy shop, where we are going to obtain the final ingredient for the fuel mix. Untie the counter. And now this puzzle, the storage maintaining. To be honest, I never mastered that puzzle. I'm basically, you know, what I'm doing with this puzzle is by basically clicking like crazy. Maybe one of the buttons is gonna do the thing that I want. I never mastered that puzzle. There we go. There is definitely a combination for this, I just never managed to master it. Alright, got all the items, and now it's time to exit. I'm pretty sure because of this explosion, Jill would be already 7 feet under, but plot armor. Alright, so we got the first fuel mix. Now we're gonna go for the battery. But even before that, we are going to make some ammunition and clear our inventory. Electric station also is going to have grenade launcher. Yeah, a couple zombies. I can waste the shotgun on them. At least on some of them. I know there's another zombie behind this door. Yeah, I can hear them, but I cannot see him. I don't know what he's doing. Okay. Oh, he's dead. Wow. I mean, that's fine. That's okay. Yeah, first things first. Clean up the inventory. When I have this little baby thinnest jacket on the planet Earth, as I call it, on me, the cable from the headphones just gets between all of it all the time, and it makes rustling noise, and it annoys me. It truly does annoy me. I also believe this is where the Grandpa Carlos is gonna show up. The classic no! No! Yep, there it is. No, you know, that just gives me a little bit of reason to waste more shotgun shells. I just like destroying zombies with a shotgun. My weird addiction, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Jesus Christ. Okay, you know what? No. I'm just gonna remove this jacket. If you can call it even a jacket. Like a kind of wannabe jacket. Free Twitch striptease. Without being naked. Only on UncleLander channel. There we go. Right, so. First things first, get rid of this. Okay, I'm gonna need both of these nuts. Funny jokes. There we go, 4, 2, 3. Leave the ammo making. And just like that, we have cleaned out our entire inventory. We are good to go for the electric station and complete the rest of the city. Okay, save the game. Let's go. Now it's time to get the fuse. To get the fuse, we first need to complete the puzzle with the statue of the mayor of the city. Oh, also through that window that is on our back right now, there might be RNG on crows or dogs, both of which should not really hit us at all. But even if they will, the moment we're gonna just respawn the room, they are becoming not hostile. They are becoming very easy to avoid. He's holding something in his hands. Pick the bronze book. We're gonna return here in a moment. Probably the moment we're gonna get a proper item, those dogs / crows are gonna show up. Also, electric station is gonna have a little bit of an RNG situation, which I'm gonna explain in a bit. First, let's solve this puzzle. Which, it's not really that much of a puzzle. You basically put the bronze book over here. And take the bronze, it's compass? Yeah, bronze compass. And you take it with you back to that statue from which we removed the bronze book. I know it's a little bit of backtracking, but it's not really as annoying as it seems. It could be much, much worse. It could be Tomb Raider 3. If anybody was playing Tomb Raider 3 in the past, during their childhood, you guys know how much backtracking is included in that game in certain levels. Which I actually own. At this point of Kraus. And we got nagged. Actually, at this point, I own every single Tomb Raider that was ever released. Sadly, I have only played demos of Tomb Raider 1, 2, and 3, while I played through Tomb Raider 4, and I never finished Tomb Raider Chronicles. Oh yes, I'm actually probably saying the lie. There goes the battery. I'm probably saying the lie because I never played Angel of Darkness as well. I never had it in my hands, so I don't know what that game provides to the table. Sadly, we got hurt by the crows, but crows right now are not very dangerous anymore. They're just gonna be flying around, but they're not gonna do anything. Yeah, the first original PlayStation trilogy, 100%. They are definitely very good games. Alright, now that we have the battery, we can easily go for the electric station. Let's see. Oh yeah, first we're gonna have to fight 2 Drain Deimos or Brain Suckers, depends on what's gonna show up. Because this game is filled with RNG. And by filled, I mean filled. Huh? Interesting. Oh, now I remember. Because we have came back over here when we were trying to run away from Nemesis, we killed the creatures that were over here, and they basically decided not to spawn again. Fair enough, fair enough. That means that basically we did ourselves a wee bit of a service. Now to our right there's gonna be a bunch of zombies, but this corpse over here has some pistol rounds. Oh yeah. This path has been cleared. Now, I'm clearing up this path for a good reason. Depending on the RNG and electric station, we are gonna have to move back here a few times. 2 times, if RNG is bad. Okay, so, the RNG right now at the electric station. We might get 2 red herbs, we might not get them, but we also might get 3 yellow powders. RNG says no red herbs, which means that the 2 red herbs that I'm thinking about are now in the alleyway at the press office. RNG on yellow powders. There we go. We got 3 yellow powders. That means we're gonna combine all of them together if you want to pick up the grenade launcher. And now we're gonna bring power up to this, to the transformer, and we're gonna open both the gates. That, by the way, that joke incoming. Well, maybe not that joke, but pun incoming. That's actually more valid. Okay, so to solve this puzzle, we can go red, 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 blue. And now for the second door, we go, I think it was red, blue, blue, blue. And now we can loot this entire place. The first item that we're gonna pick up, the fuse, which also gonna initiate the cutscene. Head to the emergency exit, increase electricity output. Always increase electricity output because both of our doors are already open. Oops. Then I wanted to pause the emulator. That's my bad. Also, we could say that was pretty shocking. There we go. That's the joke I'm making on every single playthrough of Resident Evil 3. Deal with it. And now we have the grenade launcher with 6 rounds. We're gonna keep that grenade launcher for later, because we need to make some acid rounds for a little bit later for the Gravedigger. But that also cleans us up from the electric station. Now what are we gonna do is we're gonna go visit Dario Rosso. That's exactly what is going to happen. Which makes me wanna not pick up the pistol anymore. I don't think I'm gonna need a pistol. Because now we're gonna, as we're going for the Dario Rosso, we are definitely gonna get some grenade rounds. Some flame rounds, but still a grenade round. So that's definitely gonna count. Yeah, the original Tomb Raiders game are definitely very, very good. Kinda miss them. Okay, I can finish up this guy with a pistol, I think. And the other guys too. No need to waste that much of a shotgun shell, too many shotgun shells. Okay, now there is, because he went turbo. Terminate the zombies. And inside of this car we get regular grenade launcher rounds, which is great. Which is very, very good, but I'm gonna keep those. For now. I need 12 grenade launcher rounds if I want to think about, like, combining anything. So for now, these are gonna stay. I'm gonna make some shotgun shells because I'm perfectly able to do that. And now we have an overabundance of shotgun shells. Right, I think I can keep the shotgun for now. The moment we're gonna get more grenade launcher rounds, we're gonna drop the pistol. After I built my PC, I did marathon with a few of my friends through the original games, the most recently released game. Really? How does it feel? How does it play? I mean, modern game definitely got a little bit easier with tutorials and whatnot. Because the first games did not have the tutorials. Basically, learn on your own type of deal. Alright, moving on. Now we're gonna get a fire hose. Which also gonna make us dispose of the wrench. There we go. No looking in the range, discarded. Yes. Yes, discarded. Blow the barrel. And brain suckers are dead. Moving on. Took me a while to figure out the controls for the 1 and 2, but overall interesting how much Lara have changed over the generation. Oh, she definitely changed. Yeah, that's a situation for the pistol. Hey Jumpy, how are you doing? Glad to see you. There we go. Have you played the Mercenaries more than RE3 PS1? I played it maybe like once, but I never really was severely interested in it. I never was. I was just like, okay, that's an action-based thingy, it's a challenge run, okay, whatever. I never really was interested. When it comes to the street, this is an RNG-based street. Basically, RNG for the street is either you're gonna get dogs or you're gonna get zombies. One of two, never differently. It's simply, I mean, it's fun to play as an alternative, but to the usual pace of this game. But I never really found it that attractive to me personally. Alright, so now we're gonna use the fire hose. I said I want to use the fire hose. After usage of the fire hose, we're gonna have one more inventory slot open. But instead of going for the pharmacy shop, we're gonna go for Dio Rosso. And we're gonna get... I think we're gonna get some flame rounds. We're also gonna get ammunition for additional acid and fire rounds for the grenade launcher. Okay, I don't know how many zombies is there, so I'm gonna assume it's only like 1 or 2, so I'm gonna kill this guy now. Okay, he's dead. Okay, we actually in this hole over here we could get zombies, but we also could get crows. RNG was blessed enough for us to get zombies, and I get 2 zombies over here. Can I blow their both heads off? Yes, I can. Nice. Okay, I think you're the only one over here. And they're all dead. Nice RNG. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you guys a glitch. For people who have seen me playing this game several times, you guys know the glitch. But basically, by standing in the corner like this, you don't have to go all the way for the valve to open this container over here. You can just pick it up by standing close enough to the corner of this wall and get 3 grenade launcher rounds. It's a glitch, but I cannot stop using it. I'm gonna admit I'm a little bit addicted to this one. Did you finish the game 9 times to get the ending picture back then? I am actually on my process. This is my 8th playthrough. Okay. You know, I'm not even playing this game that often. I'm only playing this game during the weekends. But because this is one of my most favorite games of all times, I'm willing to repeat it several times. I spent the most of my childhood with this game, and I have absolutely no regrets. You would think that by this time I would do like no-hit runs, playthroughs, you know, anything like this. No, not really. There is a severe temptation to do that, but I don't do it. I'm gonna do a no-heal challenge run. As long as I care if I can avoid most of the if I can avoid most of them, that's great. I'm actually gonna go through here so I can get additional grenade launcher rounds from the car. Yeah, you're being too fast. You're being too happy. There we go. Your head goes off. If it's a lot, yeah, it is a lot. But like I said, I love this game. This is one of my most favorite games of all time. She's dead. Yeah, I should have enough spots for the rounds. I should. Gonna combine all the powders, and the first powders we're gonna combine are the acids for the Gravedigger. There we go, 12 rounds, it's just good enough. And now, I'm gonna make some fire rounds for the future use. And 6 of them are gonna stay behind. And also we got the Dario's memo, which is a little bit smeared with blood. I can't help but wonder if anyone will read these words, but writing them will help me maintain my sanity if nothing else. After I've become a meal for those undead monsters, will the GI responsible for sealing off the town laugh upon discovery of my corpse? So, is this how supposed to end? I don't want to die. I'm just not ready. My wife, daughter, mother, my entire family has been killed, but none of that matters anymore. Right now, my life is the only important thing. That's all that matters. I never would have pictured my end to be like this. I had so much left to do. Rather than becoming a salesman, I should have tried my hand at being a novelist. It's what I've always wanted. But my mother would only tell me, you have a long way to go. Why did I ever listen to her? But this looks like the end for the great Dario Rosso, novelist extraordinaire, cut down before his prime. Okay, one is dead, so I can finish up the other with the pistol. Oh, there's a third one. I didn't even notice that. You good? Now he's good. And there lies the corpse of Dario Rosso. Not even bitten in the neck, just all his guts spilled around. I think it would make a little bit more sense if his if the memo was right next to his hand. instead of being in the truck, unless he sacrificed himself. Like, he allowed himself to get absolutely destroyed and eaten by the zombies. Then it makes a little bit of sense, but then why the notebook is actually all bloody? Okay, are we gonna get that zombie to pop out of this car, please? He should be. The car is blocking the way. I do know for a fact that this car should release a zombie. Maybe it's because I haven't blown up that barrel. Oh well. We can't get everything. Let's get out of here. Now that we are packed, I think what I am going to do is I'm gonna drop the pistol and replace it with a grenade launcher. Because we're gonna need the grenade launcher with Gravedigger, and we're also gonna need a grenade launcher for anything else that's gonna attack us. Which is gonna be 2 drain demos or brain suckers. One of these 2. Which both of them are actually very susceptible to fire damage, therefore I want to take the grenade launcher with me more than a pistol. Grenade launcher and a shotgun is a pretty lethal combo. Also, we're gonna get 3 pistol powders, which I'm gonna... in the pharmacy shop, we're gonna get 3 pistol powders, which I'm gonna combine together, and I'm gonna make even more flame grenade rounds with them. Also, depending on how long this playthrough is gonna take me, I might simply jump a little bit into the Elden Ring, or simply gonna modify Fallout 4 a little bit. I had a hunch to play Fallout 4 again, to make a single playthrough. But because of my schedule and how filled it is, it's actually gonna... Most likely, the playthrough of Fallout 4 is gonna happen in next year, not this year, sadly. As much as I would like for it to happen this year. I know, sounds like a betrayal because I'm shitting on Fallout 4 all the time. Yes, I know. How dare I shit on a video game and then wanting to play it again? Oh my god, how dare he? Well, I dare. Oh, I dare. Alright, we got 4 inventory slots. On the next pathway, there are gonna be 2 blue herbs. We're gonna have to pick them up and get them back over here. Yeah, I already have ammo complex. To me, ammo complex does the job brilliantly. There are new calibers, but new calibers is highly outdated. And there's way too many calibers. And I mean way too many. There have been plenty of new weapon mod releases, but honestly I'm not gonna keep all of them. I know I'm gonna remove a lot of weapon mods from my playthrough. Definitely some submachine guns, you know, definitely a little bit of stuff. Some anti-material rifles are gonna go away, sadly, because they either don't work or they work when they want to, and I do not like that. I do not appreciate that. I'm gonna replace them with some of the weapons that I have not basically integrated into a leveled list. Like from the combined arms, I'm gonna apply 2 weapons and delete 2 ESP files. Which is, you know, it already makes a little bit of space. Alright, now that we have those herbs combined and left behind, now we can go towards the pharmacy shop, in which we're gonna have first aid spray, pistol powders, fuel component, and a little bit of a cutscenes. So let's not waste any time. There we go. Nice and easy. Nice and easy clappers. Okay, for this I'm gonna get the shotgun. The shooty shoot. The shooty gun of the shooting proportions. Yes. Cutscene.
What did you do?
I had no choice. He was about to turn into a zombie. It would have been a threat, so I eliminated it.
But he was still conscious, wasn't he?
He was as good as dead. And it took fewer bullets to kill him now than it would have if he had transformed.
Actually, guys, give me a second. I need to change my nose drop cartridge. Because allergies, even though it's getting colder right now, my allergies are not leaving my body anytime soon. Unless I'm gonna change the place of where I live. So, just pardon me. Alright. Medicine applied. Right, so first things first. First aid spray. Now, there should be a note over here. Yep, business facts. Order sheet. The liquid medicine named VTJ98 is suitable to cultivate the NET type virus. Therefore, we will need to order additional quantities of it. UE6 Laboratory. I'm trying to learn how to X-edit properly can make a base mod. Well, when it comes to editing in X-edit, let me put it like this. The software of the X-edit, as much as it helps, it's a software that did not get really updated. So some of the basic functionalities like copy-paste doesn't exist. You need to think, you need to make a little bit of a mess if you really want to like copy something from one line to another. And it can be a doozy. It definitely can be a doozy. Alright, we got another note over here. Manager's report. Before you begin your new position, please allow me to give you some advice. Some of the medicine in the storage room are unstable and the quality will deteriorate under changing temperature or humidity. Therefore, you must remember to keep the temperature the same in the storage room at all times. You should personally check it every day. Although the computer checks it around the clock, a machine is not perfect. Try and remember that a machine is no more than a tool to be used by people. You must check all personnel coming and going to the storage room. Many dangerous drugs are stored there. If any of them are missing, you have a serious problem on your hands. The door to the storage room is always locked. But then, when you let personnel into it, you will need to have them hand in their documents. And above all else, remember that if you find anything suspicious, contact your boss immediately. If you forget the password to lock the door, try to remember that it is a word that everyone is familiar with. Don't forget that once a new product is shipped, the password will be updated again. You can always enter the password from the terminal of the PC from the administration. RNG on the password over here. What kind of RNG are we gonna get? Saf Spring. VB Longneck edition. Alright, so let's use this terminal. Saf Spring. Let's go. And just like that, the door is unlocked. Now let's get inside, let's get our pistol powders. Which we're gonna combine all of them at the same time to get more grenade, flame grenade, blah, 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 so we can get more flame grenade launcher rounds. There we go, and also the final fuel mix. And now, let's combine both of these fuel mixes, or let's make it one gigantic mix, which, now that we're gonna exit this place, it's gonna jump a cutscene. It's gonna start the cutscene, not jump the cutscene. Okay, back to in-game, because right now we're gonna use a wee bit of a in-game mechanics of using the vapor to our advantage. We're gonna see who is gonna survive and who is gonna die. It seems a lot of people have survived. Well, time to finish them off. But the good old 12 gauge. How dare you surviving? How dare you survive my shots from my weapon? That is a crime. Fallout 4 is definitely a hate type game. I love modifying it, but god damn it, do I hate the game itself and how it pictures how the Fallout universe should be, which is pretty much a freaking lazy pile of shite, and I hate that. Alright, now that we have a successful exit from here, we can move back to the train to deliver both of the parts. We have our heal, we have everything that we need. So now let's go back, and we're gonna get another Nemesis encounter. This one is gonna be with the missile launcher. I'm gonna try my best to avoid it. Let's go. That's technically... I'm not gonna count it as a cutscene, honestly. Run. Now, Nemesis might actually use missile launcher on every single of the corners as we're running away. That's the second time as he uses the missile launcher. And he failed. He might use missile launcher once again. The one time when I don't want him to use the missile launcher is the long hallway. Not this one though. Next one. Yep, using missile launcher again, which gives me all the opportunity to just run away from this guy, and it's absolutely perfect. This is the path when I don't want him to use the missile launcher. And he didn't. GG. And now the Nemesis is not going to chase me. At least for some time. Crows! Burbs! We got a little bit of a QTE over here. And just immediately climb up. No point of jumping down, honestly. And now let's make more flame rounds for my grenade launcher. Grenade launcher. Rounds. There we go. 18 more rounds. Which is definitely gonna be much more useful against spiders, drain demos, brain suckers, and hunters later in the game. Assuming we're gonna get them. We might not get any hunters whatsoever, but it's all up to RNG at this point. There we go, inventory is sorted and we are still good and ready. Let's move on. There's still gonna be one more Nemesis encounter before we're gonna get to the trolley, so yeah, let's be ready for that. Besides that, this entire area should be clean. At least relatively clean. No, that's the path to the electric station. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. My apologies. Modifying file for a specific purpose. Yeah, I don't really do that. I just modify my playthrough for one need and one need only. And this is where the Nemesis pops. And we're gonna wait 1, 2, 3. And just like that, no hit taken, Nemesis avoided. And now it's time for the Gravedigger fight, which this Gravedigger is actually very easy to do if you have a grenade launcher with the acid rounds, which I need to equip. There we go. Go into corner over here and just blast him with the acid rounds every single time he pops his head out. And just like that, Gravedigger is done. We're doing a strategy like this for every single playthrough of Resident Evil because Gravedigger is susceptible to acid rounds and to acid attacks. And basically fighting him over here is gonna make a fight in much later. There's 2 fights with him. The second fight with him gonna be much easier if you're gonna fight him over here. That is pretty much the deal. Now, you can also do this this entire section without even fighting Gravedigger a single time. Only it's more or less that you're gonna die, you're gonna get hit. If you are fast enough, you actually can avoid all the damage over here and just press 2 buttons and just run towards the ladder and just avoid all the damage altogether. But I do not recommend that. Just fight the Gravedigger, make your life easier for the future playthroughs. That's it. Inspired Jill of all people. Yeah, if you're playing like a zombie infested type of playthrough, then yeah, that makes sense. I mean, my Fallout 4 has expanded zombies and has zombie mods, so yeah, it makes all the sense. Alright, so if you plugged in the fuse, and now the fuel mix. Ta-da!
It looks like we're ready to go. Here, take this.
More flame rounds.
Okay. Nikolai won't be joining us.
Because
I understand.
he's evil.
I'll operate the cable car. Let's go.
Alright, get the flame rounds, combine them, even more ammunition. The Mikhail is resting. And technically the entire next part could be considered as a once-you-get-a cutscene, so I'm gonna stay quiet for a moment.
It's looking good. Mikhail!
Mikhail!
Jill, get out of the cable car now!
Mikhail, wait, don't!
Get out of here! Hurry!
Mikhail.
No, the brakes are out.
Okay, now when it comes to this choice over here, always pick jumping out of the window. Always.
It's useless.
Wow.
Jaber 100 BDs, thank you very much, appreciate it. Alright, so now we're back to the game, and now the RNG over here in this zone. We might get some pistol powders and shotgun powders, or not. If we're gonna get the powders, we're gonna have to fight the zombies that are gonna spawn behind us. If not, we can just pick up the key and run away. RNG says we're gonna have to fight the zombies. Really? There we go. Now let's pick up all the powders, and we are actually gonna make the ice rounds out of these. Combine them, and we're gonna make C-type powders out of all of these. Because there is a mandatory fight with Nemesis in the clock tower part. And we also got this key to pick. Alright, let's move on. Now let's see, do I get any grenade launcher rounds over here? No, I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't really think I do. I think it's in the next room. Yeah, it's definitely 100% in the next room. This is just a little baby room in which, quite honestly, I can just leave the acid rounds behind, as I'm not really gonna need them now. But I'm gonna take the regular grenade launcher rounds, and there's a good reason for it. Use the clock tower key. Now, the section over here might as well be considered a cutscene, so I'm just gonna switch to this.
Carlos!
Phew. Well, we both managed to survive. Maybe we can start helping each other again.
Yeah, it's been rough. But we can rest now.
No, we're the only ones left. There's no rest for the wicked. Here's a gift for you.
And this is exactly why we are jumping onto the train instead of using emergency brake. 3 freeze rounds. And also, the RNG have decided to be like us enough to give us more regular grenade launcher on the table. Now, we're gonna combine both of these sea powders to create even more freeze rounds, and those freeze rounds are gonna be useful for us during the mandatory Nemesis fight that we're gonna get. There's also a picture over here. Art picture postcard. A picture postcard of an antique clocks. The following verse is printed. Give your soul to the goddess, put your hands together to pray before her. Let's move on. And what do we have here? We have a map of the clock tower, which I don't really need it because I remember this game quite well. And we also have another first aid spray, which I don't think I'm gonna use. There's even a mine thrower down on the ground over here, but because we are doing so well with ammunition, bringing up this thing seems to be absolutely unnecessary. Moving on. Crowleys! That means I can kill every single zombie now with the shotgun. He's pretending. Yeah, there's always one zombie behind the table, and he's almost invisible. And he almost always can grab you. Now, I do not have enough inventory space, because if I'm gonna go over here, there are gonna be 3 green herbs and probably 2 blues, or just 3 herbs. I cannot get there right now. I have way too many items with me, sadly. We're gonna clean up the inventory right now as we speak, and then we're gonna go for the courtyard. Clock tower key. Clock tower key get. Ominous music. Okay, so now I'm going to drop regular rounds, which makes me wanna sort my inventory a little bit. Yes, this, and now put the herbs in order. Over here. There we go. We are good. We are ready. We can now move on. I'm gonna bring up the shotgun because behind that door we're gonna have a little bit of a sudden surprise encounter with the zombies. Depending on RNG, we might get screwed by it or not. And it's an aim RNG, as I call it. Okay, let's see what the game is going to decide. Yeah. We had a runner. We had a fast zombie. I couldn't avoid getting hit by this guy, sadly. Well, that's a one hit. At least we have enough space in our inventory to probably pick up all the herbs on the courtyard right now. Now, courtyard. Courtyard has another piece of RNG. We either gonna get dogs or we gonna get crows. The RNG says it's dogs. So we're gonna have to fight them all. Isn't that exciting? And we are in caution. Lovely. This is why I hate fighting dogs here. This is why I hate them. They are very unstable, unpredictable, and I'm definitely gonna have to use one more healing item. Gonna take the blues. And a matter of fact, I just made a mistake. I should just combine two greens together and just use them and then pick one more green. Because I know what's gonna happen next. We are not at full health right now. Alright, let's go upstairs. And I'm gonna get my flame rounds ready, because the next enemies that we're gonna encounter are not gonna be super friendly. They're gonna be spiders. I'm arachnophobic, but because it's a video game, I can pretty much, you know, kill the spiders without much of a consequence. And that was a familiar roar of the Mr. Nemesis right here. And this guy just dodged it. I don't remember pressing R2 for that thing to explode. I mean, fine, okay. That basically means that I killed two spiders with one shot. Didn't expect that, but whatever. Two red herbs. Pick them up, make one big combo. Pick up the other one. And I have plenty of greens, so I know what I'm gonna do next. Use the clock tower key and climb up over here. Discard the previous card, the previous key, as we are not gonna need it, and now we're gonna do a puzzle, a musical puzzle. There's also an RNG over here, and we get 2 red powders instead of the mine thrower rounds, which I sincerely appreciate. And that means we're gonna make even more flame rounds for our grenade launcher. But not before. I'm gonna take you out. And I'm gonna get that green out too. Because what I am going to do is I'm gonna combine all of that and use them so I can have maximum health. And now let's see if I have any... Yeah, I have regular rounds over here. Which, after I'm gonna make the combination of these rounds, I need to keep the 6 rounds over here for later. I cannot waste them anymore. There we go. That also means that I'm gonna have to leave those healing items over here, and we are perfectly ready. to continue the game. Pick up this. And now for the musical puzzle. What we need to do is we need to set up this machine to play the same song as it played just a moment ago. Alright, this one is good. This one is also good. Alright, it seems like the machine is set. Let's play it. Then we're gonna get a second piece of a puzzle. But it's rather not second piece of the puzzle, it's a second piece of a key. Hey Kevin, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well, glad to see you. Happy Sunday. Alright, now with this key, we can move down. We can move back down, but not before we're gonna get another Nemesis encounter. Right here. Bars. Always use the light over here. If you're gonna use the cord, the Nemesis is gonna fall down. He is gonna give you another weapon part, but he's not going to leave you alone. If you're gonna use the light, he basically disappears until the mandatory fight with him. So it's always better to do it like this. Alrighty then, moving on. Now, behind this door over here, we might get either spiders or drain tables or brain suckers. One of two. One of three. So let's see what RNG is having for us. Excuse me. Whew. Spiders. Also, the corpse over here. That has regular grenade launcher rounds, which of course we are going to pick that. And the last spider over here. And now this room over here has the clock tower puzzle. It's the puzzle that I never can remember. So I am gonna allow myself to use a little bit of a cheat sheet. So I can just check up the hours and set up the crystals on the ladies over here in appropriate order. I never could remember this puzzle. So we have Ember, Obsidian, and the Crystal Ball. Also behind the counter over here, we might get grenade launcher rounds. We don't need them. I mean, not grenade launcher rounds, the mine thrower rounds, which we are never gonna use. And it seems like the clock this time is set up at 5. So it's gonna be the combination for 5 PM. It's Crystal, Obsidian, and Ember. And just like that, puzzle is solved. The other puzzle in which I am going to use a little bit of a cheat sheet to my side is going to be a water sample puzzle. Because I never can remember that puzzle. And I probably never will. That is one thing that you guys can expect from me every single time. Oh, excuse me. That's not the thing I was looking for. That's one thing that you guys can definitely expect from me, is not remembering those two puzzles ever in my life. And probably forgetting about one. Alright, let's get back to the main clock tower, and we're gonna get ourselves ready for the mandatory Nemesis fight. I'm the same on some games. Yep. There are some puzzles that I just cannot even remember, and you know, the clock tower puzzle is a 100% forgetfulness, but water sample, I hate that puzzle. Partially don't remember it, mostly don't like it. I cannot stand water puzzle in this particular game title. I just can't. It's way too tedious, it's way too annoying, I cannot stand it. Yeah, beautifully ornamented, blah blah blah. We're gonna need that in a second. And, okay, let's see. Combine just all of these rounds, and now I'm gonna get a safety precaution. I'm simply gonna get 2 healing items for the mandatory fight, because if I'm gonna get hit by a missile from Nemesis once, I don't have to heal it, but it would be a good idea to do it. Alright. Because he might hit me with a missile for the second time. Anyway, use the combined gears. That starts the mechanism of the clock tower. I am hot and ready, fully healed, with heals, and appropriate ammunition. Let's go. It's cutscene time. Hey Waldo. Happy Sunday. Glad to see you here. Hope you're doing well.
You're saved. Down here! It's finally over. Huh?
And now it's, yeah, essentially I can switch to the in-game over here because it's a mandatory Nemesis fight. Let's go. What could possibly go wrong? Okay. Okay, he managed to hit me with one missile and once with hand, but I took the risk, and thankfully he did not hit me with the second missile. He died, so it was a good fight. In the end, we have not used any healing items.
Jill! Jill! Hang Hang in there. What have I done? I'm sorry, Jill. Please, wake up! Jill! Jill!
October 1st, night. I woke up to the sound of falling rain. I can't believe I'm still alive. Carlos?
It looks like our roles have been reversed from when we originally met, huh? Don't worry, Jill. This chapel is safe.
I've been infected by the virus, haven't I?
Hey! Take it easy.
I'm okay. Don't feel any pain. But that's what bothers me. If I can't feel anything, then what does that mean?
Don't give up, Jill. I'll take care of you. Whatever you do, don't let that virus beat you.
And now for I'm gonna be honest, for the least favorite part of the playthrough for me, and in this game, it's Carlos's part. Not a big fan. That's all I'm gonna say. I am not a big fan of playing as Carlos. Mostly because of this part, the initial part of Carlos's. Don't really like it. Because the amount of time you can actually get very easily bitten over here is just ridiculous. Also, during this playthrough of Carlos, I'm not gonna fight Nemesis. This playthrough is specifically to just avoid every opportunity to fight Nemesis. I do not like playing as Carlos because he has to deal with not just Drain Deimos, but also with the Hunters. This is where we encounter Hunters for the first time in the entire playthrough. It's as Carlos. Jill could not move that bell before, but as Carlos, we have all the opportunity to. And sure, I'm conserving all the ammo, even though I shouldn't. I should just waste the ammunition all on the zombies. I should just waste ammunition on anything else. I just choose not to. If the game gives you opportunity to just avoid unnecessary complications like this, I am going to take it. And now for our first encounter with the Hunters. Hey MTG! How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Happy Sunday. There's a second hunter. There's always two hunters in this hallway. Aren't you on red herbs? We got red herbs right over here. Alright, we got the first aid spray over here, which, with a little bit of hope, we are not gonna need to use it. But it's RNG. You never know. I'm gonna leave it behind though, because I don't really want to use it. I picked it up, but I don't really want to use it. I want to make a combination of herbs though. The green, blue, the green, red, and blue. And then one green and one red. You can get like 2 packs of ammunition over here for the pistol, but because I have dropped the pistol, I don't really feel like it's a necessity. Tape recorder for the elevator, and you also got the puzzle, not the puzzle, but the map of the hospital. A map that for everybody else might need it, I don't really do. Okay, first press the button for the voice recognition, and use the tape recorder.
There also appears to be a slight fracture in his right arm just below the elbow. However...
Okay, elevator, and now the first floor that we're going to explore is the basement. Oh, I always go for the basement first, then on the upper floor. RNG on zombies on the elevator. RNG says, no zombies here. Basically, every single time you exit the elevator, you might get surprised by the zombies. Either on this floor, on the 4th floor, or when you're gonna be exiting the hospital altogether. I would prefer to only get zombies when I'm exiting the hospital. It's technically the best RNG I could ever get. Alright, so we're gonna get a cutscene over here, but also there's an RNG on green herbs right behind the corner, so let's see how it's gonna be.
I had no idea another guinea pig was still alive. What are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
I know where the green herbs are.
Sometimes it's easy to forget.
They are definitely not here.
Just like that traitor. You mean the guy who shot you? Yeah, you know him. The one with the gray hair and the ugly mug. I can't believe he had the guts to shoot me. That traitor. You mean Nikolai? Ah!
And that was Tyrell. A character that in this version of the Resident Evil 3 was absolutely meaningless, but in the remake he gained a more significant role. I wish they could give us a clock tower in R3 remake and did not change the half of the freaking content, but I guess I just digress. But I digress, you know. Okay. Let's get the medium base. Someone tells me that I missed a note. No, there's a note right over here. Let's read it. Medical Instruction Manual. Umbrella, Medical Service, North American Division, Douglas Rover. In order to activate the synthesizer to cultivate the vaccine, please follow the procedure as detailed below. First, supplies enough energy to the system. Second, set the medium base to the device. When the device is ready, you can start mixing the vaccine medium. To mix the vaccine, you will need to control the 5 levers. This will cause the 2 gauges to increase or decrease. If you adjust the 2 gauges so they stop at the center, the vaccine medium will then be produced automatically. Also in those tanks over here are Hunter's Gammas. We might encounter them. We don't really have to. We might not even encounter them at all. But first we need to drop the water levels if you want to use the machine that is to our left. Now on this machine we're gonna use the medium base, and to solve this puzzle we need to press the valve number 1, valve number 3, and down below valve A. Now we have the vaccine medium, and now it's gonna be a running part, so we can avoid fighting with the Gammas. Just run straight to the door. Don't waste your ammunition on the Gammas. It's not necessary considering only one Gamma chases you and the other one is still thinking that it's Sunday, which it is. But it's a Sunday a week ago for him. Alright, now back to the elevator, and we're gonna go on the 4th floor. Let's see the RNG on the zombies. Are they gonna appear over here? I'm having my gun ready. No zombies over here, which means we got the best case scenario. We only gonna get zombies while we're gonna be exiting. Which is absolutely great. This is exactly what I wanted. Two hunters in this area. I'm just simply gonna wait for them to pop in, and the moment I'm gonna hear them start running, then I'm gonna shoot them. And that's done. We got a few documents over here as well. And also a sick room key, which I'm definitely gonna use. Photograph D. The zombies are walking. It says the effect of the T-virus on the backside. Alright, nothing over here. Now let's go to the sick room. We're still gonna have one more encounter with the hunters as Carlos. But with a little bit of an RNG, with a little bit of luck, we will manage to beat it without any problems. And waste minimal amount of ammunition. Now what do we get? Worms? No, we got zombies in this room. This room has RNG. You're either gonna get worms or you're gonna get zombies. And you are better off just... Oh, yeah, the zombies are gonna get up on their own. Because sometimes those zombies can actually, you know, just straight up become minefields. Okay, so now the shutter that is over here, where the Carlos is pointing, we need to replicate that shutter. We need to mirror that shutter in the other room. And also we got 2 green herbs, which is allowing me to make a combo mix over here, make an herb mix, and also this corpse over here. A doctor's body, he's holding something. Number 2, 5, and 3 are on his badge. This is a number that we're gonna need for the next room. Use the sick room key. No longer needed, discarded. Alright, so now we just need to mirror the location of the shutter, which to do that, need to push this over here, push this over here, and then push the shutter to the wall. That unlocks this picture, or makes the picture fall down, which exposes the save, and the combination is 2, 5, 3, which gives us the other part of the vaccine. Combine the both, now we have the vaccine, and the only thing right now that we need to do is deliver it back to Jill. And now, hunters. I'm gonna perform a wee bit of a miracle. And I fucked up. Yeah, that was not the best. What I wanted to do is basically blow up this red container that was in the wall over here. But I think I was way too far. I actually did it wrong because I went for a different corner altogether. I should not get into that corner, I should get in the corner over here. Honestly, I'm gonna try to do this again. Let me try to do this again, okay? Because it's not gonna leave me alone. Well, I'm gonna be honest, not really that big of a difference. The thing that I wanted to do is a little bit luck reliant, so it is what it is. Let's just continue on. Let's deliver this vaccine to Jill. Back to the first floor, and this is where we're gonna get the zombies. And we can just fire away. Normally, if you want to make a Nemesis fight over here, you're gonna have to use the pistol against those zombies. Still got 44%, but I am not gonna use it. Now let's get back to Jill. We're gonna ignore the Nemesis fight. We're just gonna run straight for her. Deliver her the cure. It seems to be a time-based bomb. I got 6 seconds to escape, enough time to get to the door. Cutscene. Back to the game, delivering the vaccine to Jill now. RNG on enemies over here, it could be female zombies, it's female zombies. Because it also could be worms, but both of the enemies are very easy to avoid. Oh boy. Okay, Drain the Amos managed to hit me. That means I'm gonna have to use one of the healing items that I have with me. Gonna use this. Because why not? Don't really want to run away from Nemesis on caution. There he comes. I could fight Nemesis over here. I know how to fight him. But I simply don't want to. It's just not that playthrough that I want to do. I just want to relax. And now for another cutscene.
Hey, are you okay?
Yes, barely. What's going on?
No way! That monster just doesn't give up!
What? I thought we killed that thing.
No, it's been waiting for you.
He's playing with us. Carlos, do you think that it's unstoppable?
No, I don't think so. I'm sorry, Jill, but I've got to go take care of a few things. Oh, and bad news. Nikolai is still alive.
Nikolai? Are you sure?
Yes. I don't know how, but I do know that he is our enemy. Remember, don't trust him.
He smells. Don't trust him. He's big and smelly. Alright, what I need to do right now is I need to swap the ice grenades rounds with the regular grenades rounds. And I also need to drop those 2 healing items, as I'm not gonna need them, but I'm going to need to pick with me the lockpick, because I need to unlock the save room with it. Outside, the Nemesis is gonna be waiting for me, but, there's always a but. We're gonna just simply run away from him. That's basically the plan. Bye, Nemi. Also, I forgot to switch to the in-game screen. And just like that, the Nemesis stopped chasing us. Use the lockpick over here. And inside this room, which is also a save room, we're gonna get the key to move forward. And it seems like we get another bonus of free grenade launcher rounds. We might actually get more flame, the mine thrower rounds. And this time, the RNG have decided to treat us with all the grenade launcher rounds in the world. Key for the park. And now over here, we also got another photograph. Photograph E. The zombies are attacking. Alright, we got everything that we wanted from this room. Now we're gonna move towards the park. Now, the park might have a little bit of a case of an RNG. Because we're either gonna get worms, or we're gonna get hunters. I'm prepared for both. Oh, what? Oh, that was BS. I'm calling bullshit on that one. There was no way that he should grab me. Anyway, RNG on the park. Hunters or worms? The RNG says it's hunters, which I don't really have to worry about because I have the grenade launcher with me. Okay, so RNG on this pathway, I can already say it's a hunter gammas. Because normally, if you have only zombies, this pathway over here already has a zombie standing somewhere over here. Somewhere in front of us. There were 200 gammas. Now, in the further part of the park, we also might get either dogs or hunters. The RNG says it's dogs. It's dogs. Feel kind of bad to waste a shotgun on dogs, but it is what it is. This corpse over here has a park key, and he also has another note. Written order to the supervisors. Mission requirements Bravo 16. First, obtain the secure sample of all information pertaining to the case. Observe and record combat data on the UBCS. Number 2. Destroy all the evidence, including the medical facility that has medical treatment data. Number 3. check the Guinness Pig's ability to accomplish the mission. Once your mission is complete, evacuate the area. Remember that you must not help anyone who is not a supervisor, nor bring anything back that might be traced to where it belongs. This corpse over here has magnum rounds that we are obviously gonna pick, and we're gonna keep those magnum rounds probably until the very end of the game. And now for the second hunter. That's gonna pop out over here. Get blasted, son. I don't really have all the space in the world. I believe I will be able to pick up one blue. Don't know. I am not going to be able, because if I'm gonna solve the next puzzle, there are gonna be 2 red herbs, and I know exactly what's gonna happen. There's a map for the park, by the way, over here. I just realized. And now for the water pressure puzzle. We basically need to set the cogwheels at the appropriate order. You basically need to make sure that the black cogwheels on the top and the whites are on the bottom. So let's get to it. And done. And you only have 6 moves to do this, by the way. That's the entire trick with the puzzle. Also, the solution is right there, visible on the other part of the screen. Bring the shotgun out, and there's a reason. Because right now we are going to get some red herbs. I'm gonna make some combinations of those red herbs. There we go. Well, you dare to survive. And this guy is just moving along. We can easily ignore them. Or ignore him. Park key is useless, so we're just gonna leave it behind. As a matter of fact, the combo of herbs that we currently have picked up is gonna be just good enough for us to basically get through another boss fight, which is gonna happen very, very soon. Alcohol bottles. I actually need those 2 yellow powders over here. There we go. And now I screwed up a little bit now. I should first pick up the red powders, then the yellows, so I don't have to do the double travel for the things. Oops. So we're gonna combine these. We're gonna leave the Magnum rounds. I still need to bring some regular rounds. And we're gonna get back over here in a moment. Even more flame rounds. Come on, pick it up. We don't need that first aid spray. We're gonna leave it behind. Alright. Everything is sorted and I'm ready for the boss fight. The only thing I need to really bring with me is the lighter. Now let's pick up this rusted pipe over here. Burn down this wood, which is also going to be the last usage of the lighter in the game. You no longer need it. Yep, discard it. And also pipe. I also should drop the lockpick, as we are not going to need it for the rest of the playthrough. And there we go, even more regular grenade launcher rounds, which we definitely gonna use later. We also have a note over here with a key, a pod key. We got 2 notes to read over here, so let's get to it. Supervisor's report. The endurance ability of the contaminated guinea pigs is truly incredible. Even when shot in a vital area, they can sometimes survive for several days without taking care of the wound. However, after prolonged exposure to the virus, the guinea pig's intelligence level decreases to that of an insect. Even though reviving the dead seems too disgusting, the virus may still be of use. If we inject the virus into our POWs and release them, they would return to their units and then turn into zombies. This plan may work well for us in the future. In certain areas, the virus seems to have caused the mutation of animals and plants. It may be difficult, but it'll be a good sample for the bioweapon development. If we heard that there is a giant alligator, but I have only encountered a giant creature moving on the ground, I don't even want to imagine what creature spawned that monster. I have encountered Nemesis. If I didn't know about it, I'd have been contaminated and would have become one of them by now. If it's still walking around in the city, the mission is not yet over. STARS members must be very tough since they have survived until this point. However, they cannot hold out forever. And there's another note on a blackboard. Facts from the HQ. Attention, the Raccoon City project has been abandoned. Our political maneuver in the Senate to delay their plans is now futile. All supervisors should evacuate immediately. The US Army is going to execute their plan tomorrow morning. The city will be obliterated at daybreak for sure. A set of the auto. Okay, so I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, not even this guy has anything on him. Let's get out of here. It's time to prepare for a boss fight and also a couple cutscenes.
All supervisors, mission terminated. Return immediately. Repeat, All supervisors return immediately. Over.
Over.
I'm quite impressed you've managed to stay alive up until now.
And you seem to be doing a pretty good job of looking out for yourself. How about helping out?
I have no intention of helping you.
Because we're nothing but pawns in all this?
In a manner of speaking, you are. Our employers wanted a detailed analysis of the zombie beings which were created through infection by the T-virus.
You're saying that they deliberately sent in a military unit to be butchered by their creations?
Not exactly. Although the conditions encountered on this operation were extreme, it was an unexpected outcome that the team would be wiped out. We were only required to collect live data from the subjects. Another mutant.
Alright. Yeah, I can switch to in-game for like a minute. I need to drop some items. I need to drop the lockpick, and I also need to drop those grenade rounds. And after that, we're gonna go for the Gravedigger fight. This is gonna be placed over here. We still need the key. I'm fully prepared. I'm armed, I'm ready, let's go. I wonder how this Gravedigger boss fight is gonna go.
What's going on? Whoa! What is that?
Alright, Gravedigger fight. Let's go. No hit. No hit Gravedigger. GG. And I always take 2 healing items with me, but they were not necessary. They were very clearly not necessary items. But no hit Gravedigger. Nice. This fight definitely felt good. The one tumble that he did earlier is not getting considered as a hit. Because you don't lose any health points from that. And when he tried to dig into the ground, I have managed to somehow miraculously dodge it. Okay, now we're gonna fight a bunch of zombies, so I'm just gonna have my shotgun ready. And now I have just enough space to pick up those blue herbs and just combine them together. There we go. Nice and easy. Now the park is gonna get repopulated with zombies. We don't really have to worry about that one. as we are going to avoid most of them, obviously. And now we have a clean path towards the final major stage of the game. The waste disposal site. I'm gonna do one full run. I'm not gonna take a break. I'm just gonna do one full run of the playthrough. And I think I'm gonna go easy on myself today. I'm just gonna do the playthrough of this game and just gonna sit back and chill and relax. Not gonna play any games, probably gonna take a nap or something. Now, this is the Nemesis encounter in which we need to pick a specific option for a specific ending. We are doing the Barry ending. To pick that option, we need to jump down by ourselves. So let's do it. Bars. Scars. Jars. Alright, we can, I can switch back to the in-game. And now it's time for the fabled and, well, by me hated water puzzle. I already have said I'm gonna use the cheat sheet for that specific puzzle, and that's what I'm aiming to do. So, I already can see a note that we're gonna read before we're gonna move forward, but also, I'm gonna drop the healing items, as I am not gonna need them. There we go. Let's read that note, shall we? Game, please? Oh, it's behind the chair. Ugh. Security manual. The security of the plant. Since this plant is a facility under the disguise of a deserted factory, civilians will sometimes enter. If this should occur, do not hesitate to shoot them. If they choose to surrender, arrest them and then transfer them to the laboratory as new guinea pigs. You will be rewarded. Maintenance of the device. This entire plant is controlled by an epidemic prevention system. When contamination is detected in the treatment room or decomposed specimen pool, the plant will automatically be locked down for isolation. In that case, you must follow the manual to unlock it. If the contamination is over the limit, the whole system will automatically lock down. Then, you must retain the plant and wait for the subsequent orders. Those who leave the facility without permission will suffer extreme consequences. And water sample over here. Yep. Now, in the water sample room, we're gonna have a little bit of an RNG. We either gonna get the powders for the grenade launcher, which we're gonna need, or we are not gonna get them. The RNG says we're gonna get those powders in a different location altogether. That means I can pick up this first aid spray, which I'm gonna leave. I'm not gonna use it. And now to deal with the godforsaken water puzzle. A puzzle that I'm just not a big fan. Did not like it as a kid, do not like it right now. So, according to the cheat sheet, to solve this puzzle, we need to observe the upper left section. If the first frame bracket, we need to basically observe the first bracket. Depending on what shape has the bracket, it basically says the solution. So, for this solution, is basically medium empty. So for medium empty, we need to rotate the A 4 times to the left. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we need to move back the B 2 times to the right. And then C goes twice to the left. And that should be the solution for this puzzle. Let's check if I have read the cheat sheet correctly. And I did. Boop. Water quality check has passed the safety level. This door needs to be unlocked 3 times by different codes. We're also gonna have to get back to this room if we want to unlock a specific weapon, pretty much an end game weapon, if I could say so myself. All right, we got the water puzzle done. Let's move on.
Rescuing you is becoming a full-time job.
Thanks, Carlos. I owe you.
Listen closely, Jill. They're going to launch a missile directly into the city as soon as day breaks.
At dawn? But that's only...
I know. We don't have much time left. We have to split up and find a way out of here. And hey, watch out for that traitor Nikolai.
Back to the game it is. Let's climb up. And now behind this door we might have another case of RNG, because we're either gonna get zombies, we're either gonna get hunters, or we're gonna get the brain suckers. 33% chance. What is the RNG saying? It's brain suckers. Oh boy. And one of them just abused the hitboxes a little bit. Are you freaking kidding me? Have you guys seen that guy? Have you fucking seen that? What a... Oh my God. Okay, you know what? Whatever. I am gonna try not to pay any attention to that because that was bullshit. Like, he just straight up survived 3 rounds for the... Sometimes this game can be just a Bethesda. Sometimes this game acts absolutely like Bethesda.
And then you run wires that connect them all, and again, it just works.
What? Oh my god, game, please. Okay, those are blue herbs over here. Yeah, use them. Thank you. I'm good. I'm not poisoned anymore. I'm still gonna have to use one of those blue, green herbs that are over here. Oh my god, how the heck did... I know that the hitbox of the barrier have took one of the shots, but the 2 other shots that were launched at him, was I too far? I mean, there is a chance. There is a chance that I was basically too far. Let me grab the EMO disc. Don't see any notes. Only see the map. I'm gonna bring it up with me, even though I don't really need it. Moving on. The memes. The DNA of the soul. Hey, Hunter. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Glad to see you. Oh, cutscene.
Nikolai?
Well, hey Hypernaut. How are you doing? Glad to see you. Hope you're doing well. Memes. Alright, so what do we have here? Happy Sunday to you too, appreciate it. Appreciate the wishes. What I need to take is this card. We also need to make some powders. We also have a note to read. Plenty to do in this room. Oh, plenty. Valley of plenty. And first I'm gonna make, I'm gonna combine all the powders. I'm gonna make them into sea powders. Because I need freeze rounds for semi to last fight with Nemesis. Also going to your Nemesis. A valley of stars. Okay, got all the C rounds, and I just realized I don't need the ammo mixing apparatus. I can just straight up leave it at this point. The only thing that I need is the regular rounds and the ice rounds. There we go. I also do not need acid rounds anymore because we have defeated the Gravedigger. But that also messes up with my inventory, because of course it does. Here, ammo disc. And I think the only item I need to bring with me at this point is this key over here. We're gonna head back and reconfigure this key to unlock a special weapon. Let's read this note over here that is on this table. Manager's diary. April 25th. Today is my 30th birthday. I was transferred to this facility today. I'm very happy because the work environment is very different from the life at the university. May 14th. The disposal system has been completed. Using a special kind of gas, it can decompose the cells of the guinea pigs. We have to try this out before beginning practical usage of the system, since it's not 100% stable yet. May 20th. While I was checking the treatment room, the door shut, and I was locked inside. I couldn't get out for 1 hour. I guess even if you have the key card, it's useless when you are locked inside. June 7th. The guinea pigs we have to dispose of are increasing. The system is not working smoothly. The laboratory staff doesn't listen to my opinions, and I am getting extremely frustrated. July 16th. We can't dispose of all of the bodies, and the quality of the liquid medicine is not good enough either. July 29th. Though the function of the system decreases, the number of the bodies we have to dispose doesn't. The infection level has increased, and the antibodies we are using is no match for the new mutation of the virus. Some of the workers have been infected by the disease. I have continued to work, but I always keep a gun with me. I must remember to save one bullet for me. I want to weep. I don't want to die here. I swear that I'll lose my mind if I'll imagine how painful the death will be. Alright, so what I could do right now, I could go for the ventilation system, and I think I will. And it's gonna be a demonstration of the another glitch that you can do in this game, but not before I'm gonna pick up those two balloons over here. You can basically unlock this entire thing like this. And the vapor that's going through this machine does not hurt you at all. Okay, now that we have this done, what I will do is I'm gonna prepare the key for another thingamajig. There are only 2 glitches in this game that I always am willing to use. Alright. So, now I'm gonna drop those blue herbs because I don't really think I'm gonna need them. At least not right now. And after that, we are going to... Let's prepare the key. I hate them, by the way. Brain suckers are my demise. They're my... They are my nemesis. They are more of my nemesis than the nemesis itself. Which, that kind of says something. Or at least it should. Nice. 3 for 3. 3 for 3. English, by the way, you know, Lander, you learned that language for like 15 years. I need to buy myself a brush for my beard. There goes the key. Boop. With this facility key, we will be able to now unlock a special weapon, pretty much at the almost at the very end of the playthrough. And now we're gonna go for the semi-to-last combat with Nemesis. We are fully ready. We have the ammo disc. We have the healing. We have the ammunition. We have everything that we would ever want. So let's go. Oh, you suck. Literally. I was so ready to fire at him. Well, it's a bit of damage. Can't be helped. Can't be helped. At least he didn't spit, he didn't spit poison on me, because then I would be basically forced to use one of the healing items. Alright, so the moment we're gonna use this MO disc that we have over here, the system disc that looks exactly like an MO disc for RE2, you cannot move back, you cannot pause the game. The semi-to-last fight with the Nemesis starts. We have plenty of ice rounds, so we are 100% ready for this.
Proceeding with operation in treatment room. Please evacuate immediately.
Let's go. Ah, he ran away. And he managed to hit me. God damn it. He hit me twice. Well, that's... okay, I'm gonna be honest, I definitely can do this fight without getting hit, but the problem is, he just decided to avoid the acid, and then he set himself up in a bad position, where I needed to switch the camera angle, which is a second or two, where I cannot fire at him, and that basically caused me to get hit. Happens, shit happens. There's not a lot that I can do. Not the best fight, but also not the worst. This fight is not very difficult, if you have the ice rounds. Well, there goes the evacuation part. Which is pretty much, we got the like final 30 minutes of the video game, maybe even less. There we go. Now I'm gonna go for the missile launcher. Whoops. I should not say that. Too late. You're stupid. You're stupid, UncleLander. You just say what kind of weapon you're gonna pick. Well, it's not like it's my first playthrough of this game on my Twitch channel or my YouTube channel. Which, considering how well and smooth this playthrough have went despite all the small mistakes, I'm definitely gonna post it on YouTube. 100%. At this point, I'm gonna be honest, I don't need any regular grenade launcher rounds. They are pretty much useless to me. The amount of ammunition I currently have with me, plus the magnum I'm gonna bring up from the inventory chest, is gonna be more than enough. Then we got even more zombie friends. You don't longer need this card? Yes. That's good that I don't longer need it. No longer need it, not don't longer need it. That's not even a phrase. And all of them, oh yeah, they're crawlers. And one guy over there is also a crawler. Okay, so considering I have took a couple hits from Nemesis during the last fight, I'm gonna pick up those green herbs and I'm gonna heal myself with them. Gonna combine them. And there we go. I should have 100% health at this point. Or so I do hope. A portable radar. Now I have it. Can I use the radio? No, I don't think I can. It's locked. And now it's the Nikolai part.
You're still alive. Such persistence.
Nikolai?
Sorry, but there is no escape from here.
And because this is the Barry ending, we gotta negotiate with Nikolai.
So, you want to get out of here alone? Is that your plan?
I made certain none of the other supervisors survived. Since I'll be the only one who knows what really happened, I'll have more bargaining power when it comes to discussing my bonus.
Then why kill me? I'm not on their payroll.
They want you eliminated for reasons of their own. The amount is modest, but there is a reward to be claimed upon the confirmation of your death. Although I'm sure I'll miss you, it's time to say goodbye. You can either accept death with dignity or die with regret. It's entirely up to you.
Jill, what happened?
Carlos, Nikolai beat us to the chopper.
I guess this is it then. But I don't want to die in a place like this. This isn't over yet. I'm not giving up, Jill. We still have a chance. Jill, that's it. We've got to find a way out of here, now!
Warning. Missile attack confirmed. Warning. Missile attack confirmed. Emergency level D. All personnel evacuate.
She said D. It's funny. Alright, back to the game. And now it's the final preparation for the final Nemesis fight. And we also have a note to our side, which I am going to read. Alright, I believe we are fully prepared for the fight with Nemesis. I don't really have to bring anything anymore. We are maxed out as it is. Incinerator Manual. The incinerator plant is one of the facilities that burns the disposable items which are sent from the laboratory. The incinerator burns the waste materials that cannot be decomposed at the treatment room. It also supplies electricity to the facility by a thermal power electricity generator. Part of the electricity is stored in the big battery installed in the facility's underground area. The electricity is used as an auxiliary power source. The auxiliary power circuit will be activated once 3 auxiliary circuit units are properly placed in their sockets. In case of circuits are not being connected automatically, a person can connect them manually to activate the system. And more shotgun shells over here. Of course I'm gonna pick them up, because why not? Nothing really stops me. But I'm gonna get my rocket launcher prepared right now. Because we're gonna need it for the next battle. Alright, so now we are just only activating this ginormous generator gun looking thing.
Checking system. Checking battery. Warning. There is not enough power to activate the system.
Not a problem, because we can put the batteries automatically. As the note said, if the batteries are not gonna activate automatically, we need to do it manually by pushing them.
Battery connected.
And that also triggers the final boss fight of the game. Jesus. Okay, dude. He's being very obnoxious now. He never really behaves like this. Nemi have decided to be in really obnoxious boss fight right now. And I'm making a wrong move. I should put the batteries on now. So... okay, let's just quickly do this. We still have enough time to do whatever we need to do. We have damaged him enough for him to stop moving. And for a second I was like, there's something missing. There's a countdown missing from all of this. I wonder why. Okay, those were two last Magnum rounds. Grenade launcher now. He actually pushed me towards inside. Okay, out of ice rounds. And he's done.
Warning. System overheating. Entering cooldown mode.
And that is pretty much a GG. From this point on, we could easily say that we're only gonna see the cutscenes. So let's go. And we still have plenty of ammunition, not just for the grenade launcher, but also for a shotgun. Every playthrough of this game needs to end with Jill exterminating the monster, so let's do this.
You want stars? I'll give you stars.
Jill,
It's over, Carlos.
what are you talking about? Don't you hear that? There's a second chopper, and it's here to rescue you.
But who is it? Who could possibly be looking for me?
You know, there
It
is a
doesn't matter. We just
a
have to be
certain
there when it lands.
weapon nut, the gun nut with a beard that likes sandwiches. There's always friends looking for you, Jill. I honestly didn't knew that Barry can actually pilot the helicopter. I always thought it's a Brad, but Brad have died at the beginning of the game, so that is out of the way.
Thanks, you saved us.
I couldn't let you die.
He even wears a jacket that is very similar to Brad. Something tells me that they initially had an idea to put Brad behind the chopper at the very end of by the end of the game, because he got the same vest, even got the same shirt, but the beard, obviously beard is different, the voice is different, so we can definitely assume that it's more Barry than anybody else. Also, like I said before, death of Brad at the beginning of the game just eliminates that option out of the way.
That's it. Umbrella's going down.
And now we have a rather unfortunate turn of events. It seems that the President and the Federal Council have passed judgment over the civilians of Raccoon City. The President and Federal Council have ruled that the Backless Terminate operation is the best course of action for this extreme situation, and have since executed. Based on that fact, Raccoon City has been literally wiped off the map. Current reports have the death toll surpassing the 100,000 mark. Our hearts go out to those poor civilians of Raccoon City.
If you guys enjoyed the credits, I'll be back in a moment. Alright. Let's see what kind of ranking we're gonna get. 3 hours, 14 minutes. Rank B? Why rank B? Probably because I have not used any enhanced ammo, or I haven't unlocked the enhanced ammo. Probably because of that. Another epilogue. Once again, only you survive, Mr. Death. The chopper pilot speaks with a cold bitterness. Always only you survive, Mr. Death. The pilot continues, but Hunk does not respond to the pilot. He doesn't care. The Death cannot die. The survivor thinks to himself with a warm smile. That's basically Hunk from Resident Evil 2. The Raccoon City menace has come to its ultimate conclusion. Nevertheless, as long as their insidious research continues, the terror of Umbrella Incorporated shall live on forever. Thank you for playing. Which means we have unlocked every single ending to the game, possibly. And we're gonna save on the number 8. That's the game. And I'm gonna call it a GG over here. Right. I have saved the game. I can just exit the emulator now. And basically switch to the chat time. It was a good run. It was a very decent, very nice run. I cannot really complain about it. What I have decided is that for the rest of the day, I'm just gonna sit back, chill, and relax. So maybe a little bit of information before I'm gonna go. First of all, maybe move the camera. No, it's actually okay. Now it's good. Basically, tomorrow on Monday, I am not sure if I'm gonna be able to stream. Because tomorrow I'm going to the dentist, and I'm gonna have one of my teeth removed. So I don't know how long the painkiller, the anesthesia, the partial anesthesia is gonna work for. In any case, I'm gonna inform about anything on my own personal Discord if something is going to change. Besides that, there's nothing else to be said. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be playing more Oblivion. We're gonna continue on with the Shivering Isles DLC. And yeah, thank you guys very much for watching me today. It's appreciated. Thank you for everybody who have came in, and thank you guys for all the support that you guys have tossed in. Links to my YouTube, Discord, Twitter, whatever guys need is down below in the panels. If you guys are new to the channel, you enjoyed the show, consider following me on Twitch. If you're watching this on YouTube, consider subscribing, ring the bell, sub and the like, all that stuff that algorithm demands. When it comes to forum support, you guys can support me on Twitch via Prime Gaming or regular Twitch subs. That's gonna give you ad-free viewing and some nice looking emotes. There's also option of bits on Twitch for even more unique looking emotes. And for people who wish to support me more direct way, there's a couple links. For people on YouTube, that's description below. For people on YouTube, that's description. For people on Twitch, that's panels. And I also have a command. If you guys wish to send me a couple dollars or whatever money you are operating with, there are 3 links over here that you guys can use and basically send me money if you guys really wish to. If you guys cannot or don't want to, that is not a problem either. I appreciate you guys being here, enjoying the show, lurking around, having a conversation, even saying a simple hello is good enough. But yes, that's gonna be all for me. Hope you guys are gonna have a wonderful rest of a Sunday, and I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow with Elder Scrolls Oblivion. I'm gonna rate somebody. As well. I did not pick who. I think I am going to raid Jigs because I see also Red. I do not have a chance to raid Red very often too. Let's raid Red today. He's playing Fallout 3. He's doing a Tale to Wasteland preparation for the next playthrough. He's testing the load order, so might as well I can rate him today. I do not have a lot of opportunities to rate him, so let's go and do that. If I could rate channel, there it is. Okay, I'm missing Mesh TV, playing Fallout 3. Alright guys, have a good one. See ya.